All right. What's up, guys? It's your man, Donovan Sharpe. And this is the live pre-show Q&A ahead of episode 338, ahead of the 338th edition of TSR Live with Donovan Sharpe. I'm actually about to put the link in for my $8 patrons. So, of course, you guys can disregard all of this talking up front. Okay. Call-in number is going to be 646-668-2519. That's 646-668-2519. Go ahead and preview that link quickly so I can get that chat going here. Very nice. Oh, boy. All right, I'm going to have to move the... All right, very nice. Move that top chat down. Excellent. Let's minimize this bad boy. Got to move the camera there just a little bit. There we go. Much more like it. All right, excellent. So let's go ahead and get this bad boy going here. Go ahead and post this thing on Patreon. We're going to do this for about 15 minutes. Got a bunch of windows open here. I don't know which is which. There we go. All right, we confirm the link. Excellent. So now, it's up for our $8 patrons. Very nice. Excellent. Very good. So now, that link is now live. Took me a while to get the software taken care of. Had to do some finagling, but I managed to get it all squared away. So like I said, guys, you guys can call in, or you can put your questions in the chat. Call in number, of course. I'll repeat it again, 646-668-2519. That is the number that you need to call to get in on the live pre-show Q&A. Okay, so that's done. That's taken care of. All right. I'm wondering if this one viewer is me. I don't know if that's me or somebody else here. I'm gonna have to change sweaters here because I'm getting a little warm. Okay. All right. I don't see any other viewers. I thought I was one of them, but I am not. Excellent. Okay. All right. Got a couple of viewers here. So yeah, if you guys want to call in, man, 646-668-2519. That is the number to call. If you want to hit me with questions, comments, show ideas, personal stories you'd like to share, shout out there to Chase LeBeau. Of course, you can do like Chase, and you can submit your questions or comments via the chat. Got a really, really good show in store for you guys today, to be sure. It's going to be a really good show. I'm going to be talking about the things that hold men back from reaching their true potential. I think a lot of guys definitely need to watch, see, and listen to this particular episode. So It's going to be a good one today. Getting a text here from Miami J. Got about another maybe 10, 12 minutes left in this live pre-show Q&A, specifically for my $8 patrons. And again, I greatly appreciate the support, guys. I really do. I tell you guys all the time, man. Without you guys, this show does not exist. TSR Primetime, or TSR Live rather, does not exist without any of my patrons. So I always greatly appreciate the support. Again, if you have any questions, if you have any comments, show ideas, personal stories you'd like to share, if you just want to shoot the shit, give me a call. 646-668-2519. Again, that's 646-668-2519, or you can just drop it in the chat, and I am more than happy to answer your questions via the chat. Just getting everything set up here, just making my final preparations for the show. It looks like everything is a go. So today's show should go off without a hitch. I might actually do I might do like some pre-show Sharpe shorts. I might actually toss that around. Do like a quick little 5-10 minute video on certain ideas there. I don't know. I'm tossing the ideas around. Shout out to Bruno Goats. Asks me, will I ever do a show on purple pill versus the red pill? Actually, you know what, Bruno? That is an excellent idea. That is an excellent idea, my friend. I'm going to put that in the I'm going to put that in my topic rotation, because I think a lot of guys think they're red pill, but they are secretly purple pill. Or they're not secretly purple pill. They think they're red pill, but they're not, but they're purple pill. They don't understand that they're not red pill. Listen, Bruno, dude, shout out to you, man. That's fucking wonderful, because it's easy to it's very easy to distinguish the difference between the red pill and the blue pill. The red pill versus the purple pill, that's where a lot of guys get tripped up. So a good suggestion there from Bruno Goats, man. Appreciate that. No, Chase, I do not use kettlebells with my workout. Listen, I know a lot of guys actually who get great results from kettlebell. Like, some guys have like entire kettlebell routines. I know that Major League Baseball players are big into the whole kettlebell workout. I know this to be true. Actually, you know what? Testing. Paul. Testing. Paul. You know what? This I don't know. This pop filter doesn't really seem to be making a difference. But yeah, I know that baseball players, because they depend a lot upon flexibility. I know they use. I know a lot of guys who use those kettlebell workouts. So yeah, listen, whatever works, man. I'm a compound lift guy. I'm a strong lifts 5x5 guy. So I like, again, the bench press, the overhead press, the overhead press is my favorite. It's my favorite lift, because it's the most challenging. It's the one that you plateau at the quickest. And then anytime you can plateau on the standing overhead press, I don't know. It gives me an adrenaline rush when I do it. But yeah, bench press, standing overhead press, the squat, the bench press, and of course the barbell row. Those are the strongest 5x5. But yeah, I've heard very good things about the kettlebell. So you're certainly going to get no argument from me there. Got about another 5 or 7 minutes. 5 to 7 minutes left in this pre-show Q&A, this live pre-show Q&A, before I hit the road and put the finishing touches on my show today. CSR Live with Donovan Sharpe. Again, if you have any questions, comments, show ideas, personal stories you'd like to share, if you want to shoot the shit, give me a call, 646-668-2519, or you can hit me in the chat right there in the chat box. Actually, it's 3 minutes and 24 seconds until I have to cut this thing off, at least on Blog Talk Radio. So we got another 3.5 minutes or so, and we'll go ahead and end this thing and get ready for the big show. Again, for those of you guys who are straggling in a little bit late, today's show is going to be about the things that hold men back from reaching their full potential. The things that hold men back from reaching their full potential. And listen, I'm as guilty as anyone on a lot of these. So I'm certainly not above reproach in that regard. Oh, wow. Oh, damn. I'm sitting here watching the top 10 plays on SportsCenter, watching bicycle kicks and shit. I am definitely, man, it's hot. You know what? I think the reason why my body temperature is running a little high is because of the time change on my show. I'm having to do early morning workouts again. So, oh, look at that. You can't see this. Oh, how about that? Bruno says, I ask about Purple Pill because I know Rollo has labeled the real social dynamic guys as so. RSD has helped me learn about female nature, and I'm just curious. I agree with Rollo. And here's the thing, Bruno. The RSD guys teach a lot about
90 seconds.
They teach you a lot about female nature for the sole purpose of getting laid. I mean, as far as I know. RSD, those are the RSD guys used to be, and here's the thing, man, like, just because you chase pussy all the time does not make you a red pill guy. That like, listen, okay, so you fuck a lot of girls, right? That doesn't mean you're red pill. A lot of the RSD guys are, and don't get me wrong, I mean, they're good at what they do. They're pickup artists, whatever the case may be, but being labeled
60 seconds,
but labeling yourself a red pill guy because you're good at sleeping with beautiful women, that's not what the red pill is all about. That's one element of the red pill, but one element of the red pill does not a red pill aware male make. Like, you can be good at fucking hot girls all day long, but if you're not good at keeping them in line, if you're the guy who is what we call a sucker for love ass nigga, a guy who's always looking for a relationship, you're going to end up getting played. So again, listen, it's great to know how to pick up and sleep with beautiful women, but by the same token, you have to know how to keep them in line. And I've said this before, anybody can get lucky one time and fuck a pretty girl, but the guys who can keep fucking them, keep them in line, gain their loyalty, train them, etc., those are the red pill guys. So I have no problem with the RSD guys. But yeah, I would agree with Rollo.
10 seconds.
I would agree with Rollo. They are purple pill, but that doesn't mean that they can't teach guys who wouldn't otherwise get laid a few techniques on how to get laid. So they certainly do have their purpose. So just because they're not red pill as we define them here in the red pill doesn't mean that they're not helping guys out. Chase LeBeau says, one last question. How do I find an old warehouse to turn into a lair? I found out about that through your villain series on ROK. Yeah, it's funny. Actually, I hated having to sell that. It was about a 17, like 1,750 square foot old warehouse. Yeah, look on Craigslist, man. if you look on Craigslist, look for I don't know, commercial properties. You'll definitely find some warehouse space in there somewhere. And then of course you can put an ad on Craigslist and say, hey, I'm looking for a 1,000 foot warehouse space, whatever the case may be. So that's probably the quickest and easiest way to do it. That's going to do it for this edition of live pre-show Q&A. Of course, you guys on this very channel, I'll be starting TSR live with Donovan Sharpe here in about 10 minutes or so. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for your questions. Chase LeBeau, Bruno Goetz, thanks for the unbelievable show suggestion. Thanks for the question on the RSD, guys. I'm sure we'll probably talk about this Saturday. We've got Kristen McQueen coming on to the Red Man group, and we'll certainly have a discussion there. And, of course, thanks to Chase for talking about the villain series. See you guys in about 10. Later.